Alright, chat. This is white aggro with a blue splash for some tempo-y cards. We most notably have Spectral Adversary here, which phases out any number of target things when you pump extra mana into it. So this is a pretty flexible effect. It can be used to save your cards from removal spells or sweepers, but it can also be used to remove blockers your opponent has so you can attack for lethal. Got a smattering of other cheap blue spells here that have varying effects. And the rest of the deck is just like pretty good white beaters, things that play out nicely on curve all the way up into Wandering Emperor. And then we've got plenty of lands, 25 plus a flip land for 26. So even though our deck's kind of low curve, we've got plenty of utility in the mana base with creature lands and disruption and stuff. So let's give this one a go and see how it feels. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep hands don't do anything till turn 3. Might be wrong. I guess this isn't even a guaranteed play. Hey, Dying, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back.
We must protect the people.
We just jam this and get aggressive here.
How we greet our enemies.
I'm out of beer nuts, chat. It's big sad. Okay, this is kind of gas. Not going to lie, that was kind of great.
We got the edge in this fight.
And they have land second meat hook. We're in some trouble. Doomscar also not great for us, but outside of another sweep, we're in a very good spot.
Are you enraptured by my beauty? My will cannot be denied. I have got new moves to teach you.
Sized up everything here, so they have to double block to get anywhere profitable. Hey, Bazipple, thanks for the 21 months. Welcome back.
I will do what I demand.
We're just chilling, huh?
I always reward the loyal.
I like pistachios. Pretty good. Yeah, they could have chosen to make blockers here, right? So we just, like, put them on having removal.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Let's try and kill them here. I think they must have thought that getting rid of this would have stopped its trigger from happening, which is decidedly not how that works. And counter spells, some extra hand heat here. Quintivus Flavius, thank you for the 33 months. Welcome back. We do that, click submit. For those of you taking notes at home, you should note that we skillfully left Spell Pierce on top of our deck there. Make sure we dodge the duress. A lesser magician would not have seen that play, but I did. Rats, chat, we've been outplayed. Never lucky. They know the Empires are here too. It's a touch awkward. Just a scooch. Help, help, I'm under duress. You phase out curtains in response to trigger what happens. It goes bye-bye. Thunk. So long, farewell, I'll see you and good day.
Finally, I'm home. This is what you get for hurting my people.
For hurting my people. Congrats on hitting Mythic Dysphoria. Attack you. Send our tokens at Wandering Emperor.
Try not to miss me.
I won't tell if you don't, Slim Winsy. Pikachu's pretty good at consistently popping off with damage. Hey, dead in the air. It's revealing eye good. It's fine. I think it's playable. Yeah, I'm not sure why they have Duress in their deck against my like one-drop aggro deck. It seems like a misassessment of their position in the matchup. I'm definitely gonna have like some counter spells post board, but I think they definitely want to max out on things that play to the board. Yeah, discard spells are definitely a fan favorite among magicians. Hey, Gap, thanks for the 40 months. Thanks for chilling for Unite and Variety stuff, too. I really like Adeline. They've done a good job balancing when they release balance patches. They've had a pretty steady release of new characters. We're up to over 30. Their newer designs have implemented a good range of different play patterns too. A lot of the starting characters in the game were fairly simplistic, and they've definitely scaled up complexity in some of the newer ones. It's a great 2-drop. If we didn't pick up something else to play on 2, I was just gonna like jam Spectral Adversary and go like flyer, but crazy to just do this? I don't know if that's right, but I feel like having my Aspirant get a counter first is a big deal here. Is the UI still super busy? Yes. It is improved from what it was, but it is still incredibly busy. I think I just get my friend back here. This march of Swirling Mists has been really impressive. I'm doing all right, KY. Thanks for 11 months. Get rid of their card that plays to the board here. And then we know they have Valorous Stance now, so I'm going to power up Elite Spellbinder rather than my Skyclave Apparition to play around that. Hey, thanks for 11 months, Herdius. Welcome back. We just jam this. Just clean these out. Definitely on defense here. They have Valorous Stance available here. Huh? Maybe I should have just phased this out before I could get the counters. I should have done. Cathar my 5/4. They changed that rule a while ago, Beetle. Long time ago, Boomer. Back in my day, the tokens didn't phase back in, chat. When they were gone, and we liked it that way. And extra 3-mana removal. So, Hermit's a card that will look kind of weird to board in a matchup like this at a glance. But you actually just want this effect here because it's 2 bodies, right? Like a 2/1 for 2 and then a 2/2 flyer for 3 are just like okay rates when you get them all in the same card. Dr. Pavid, thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. The tokens didn't phase back in, and the mana burned, and you walked to your F&M uphill in the snow. Sometimes you're just like in the market for a Windrake. Our opponent F6 their first turn, chip. Back in my day, Sapphire Charm killed Batterskull. Yep. They almost activated my trap card, shit. It's fine, I have a different trap card, it's fine. It's no big deal. No big deal. Everybody be cool. A little aggro, but to it. But the stop and think. I am expecting the Arena Economy stream on Thursday to likely address concerns regarding specifically alchemy. Is my expectation. I'm not expecting a full economy overhaul, but I would not be surprised if they address specific community concerns about alchemy. March of Swirling misses, but really impressive. This game wasn't really a representation of anything, though, because they skipped their first turn by mistake. Just digital magic things. That's actually something that happens on this application way less frequently, because there's more visuals that cue you to your turn. You gotta be pretty distracted by something else to mess it up. On Magic Online, your opponent F6ing their first turn of a game, like, happened like once a league on average. Oh yeah, that's true. I could have phased out one of their things too. That's a good shout. That's a great draw. it was funny. I had someone tell me the other day that Magic Arena should have better matchmaking in Mythic because Magic Online leagues are fine. I was like, well, Magic Online leagues have no MMR-based matchmaking. And they literally had such a low player base on Magic Online that they had to close out a bunch of the leagues that they had previously. Better how exactly? Magic players always think that there's some far-off land where matchmaking pairs you into only the types of people you want to play against. I don't know. A lot of it is very silly elitist nonsense. Dougie! Thank you for the 45 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Redane goes bye-bye.
I hope you're ready to...
How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? You let me know. I could do this all day.
I'm never done for good.
Butterfly was in fact an old DDR favorite. Matches that are engaging, but you also always win. So, a lot of the crap about matchmaking isn't even just strictly about always winning, so much as it's about players not wanting to play against brews. They want to only be playing against real meta decks.
Run away. You'll be safer. We've got the edge in this fight.
Yeah, we had USB DDR pads that you hooked into the computer to play on the computer. Step Mania, I think it was called. If I recall correctly, it's been a while, chat. Undergrid was a long time ago. Zafa, thanks for the 35 months. Welcome back. Chat, it's been a decade since I finished grad school. Undergrad was 2 years before that. Ancient. And then the rest of the community complains they're playing against the same meta decks. Yeah, it's almost like Magic's a game that has lots of different people play it for lots of different reasons, and one type of change won't satisfy every group. Because it would be exercise. It was good exercise if you were doing a lot of it. Blizzard Brawl is still legal in the standard shakeup. Wild. I guess mono green's not that popular in standard right now, so I guess that doesn't surprise me. Why won't they make more changes that benefit me specifically? Why indeed? Chat, I have some incredibly bad news. You might want to sit down if you're standing. I have completely run out of beer nuts. It's very sad. I'm going to have to go to the store and acquire more of them. I've got this jar of regular old peanuts here, but it's just not the same. Oh man, we are super dead. Beer nuts are a brand. It's a branded mix of things. There are peanuts, wasabi peas, hot and spicy sesame sticks, pretzels, nacho corn sticks, and barbecue insane grain. Insane in the grain. All right, we're super dead here, chap. Is Jacob old enough to drive to the grocery store yet? I forget what one of the kids said the other day. I told them that children only exist to fetch things, and the older they get, the farther you get to send them to fetch things for you. It starts off just like, you know, get something from over there in the same room, and then you can direct them to the other room and other floors, and then eventually they can drive. You can send them to the store to fetch things. They're like puppies, chap. Slower to learn, but eventually do more complex things. Okay, keep this with no blue. Double Cathar is pretty good in this matchup. This might be a mulligan. That card seems pretty good. I've seen that one before. Does their dojo contain fear, chat? Does it? They're scared. Yikes. Alright, so I attack with this because if... Oh, I guess I just get free blocks here, right? I was thinking if they double blocked, I get my thing back and then we get the angel, but that's mostly a wash here. You do not, Silas. Phasing essentially just means pretend this thing doesn't exist for a little bit. And then at the start of your next turn, it begins existing again. If they double spell here, active, not active player works against us. If we draw a JK, LOL, opponent messed up real bad. Silly opponent, you've activated my trap card. Well, shit. I mean, if they have a way to get rid of this, they get some stuff back. Okay, second blue mana means that Spectrals can protect these now, which is nice. It's a decent land draw. And they just can't play a second spell, right? So I could play an adversary here to flip these, but then I'm kind of up a creek without a paddle if they have a removal spell, so I think we just chill with the Spectral to protect our Moonbrute. Especially because leaving these on the... Oh. 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 Okay, so now... Now do we flip them? Because I can protect them now. I'm into it now. So, a little bit lucky. Opponent made a medium attack there that allowed us to get back into the game. Now we gotta try and win one on the draw. This is standard. one back from whence it came. I think I'm just playing this turn. Thanks for hanging out, Reem. Standards are pretty reasonable. Continue to be a staple here on the channel as long as it remains the case. No one drop to pair with this is really good for us. My dojo does not contain fear. Their dojo contains fear, chat. They're scared. Yeah, this could technically be a match of vintage. 4 mana, no plays. Unlucky. Well, one of the kind of sweet things about this deck, too, is 4 mana, no plays could mean this card or this card. There isn't, this is definitely happening to me type thing. Sure, if this is right. That's true. There was a short time where your standard deck was not vintage or legacy legal. The question is, how hard does this Valkyrie pop off here? He says before his opponent gains double digits life. Okay. No, Senotaf. Mental Misstep was just banned in Legacy and Vintage, but it wasn't in... Was it banned in Vintage? Maybe it was restricted in Vintage? Maybe I'm misremembering the Vintage part. It was definitely banned in Legacy, Legal, and Standard, though.
Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
Protect our people,
Remember
chat.
your training.
Set my people free. All right. They have another Seat of the Empire I could get in trouble with this attack, but if they don't have a seat, this attack is good. Oh, I guess they make indestructible after I order blocks, huh? Hey, Jack, thanks for the 2 years. Welcome back. I mean, Aspirant was played in almost every mono white deck at the Alchemy tournament. So, like, the nerf was probably fine. If all the decks are still playing it.
Try not to miss me.
Thanks for taking the time to drop that off, Lawfirm. I appreciate it. Wouldn't be able to be here without folks like you. I think we're just taking their Cathar and applying pressure here, right? We like take their Cathar, our Aspirant comes back, our Usher is then a 3/2, and then we get to attack and make a 1/1. If I recall correctly, Kenix, someone came in. Oh yeah, they said the Hoaglandia entry. Someone came in and was complaining they had to subscribe to my Twitch channel in order to play in the Hoaglandia Open on Saturday. Which is not the first time someone's done that, and it's a complaint that always felt really strange to me because, like, a Twitch sub is $5 and our entry fee is $5, and 5 plus 5 is 10, which is less than half the price some of the other tournament organizers charge for their events. It's just weird. It's like, why do you care how you pay the entry fee? The only thing you should care about is how much it costs. Some kind of weird credit card that, like, bills you extra based on number of transactions? Throw that one away. Welcome back, Quar. Thanks for the 44 months. Okay, we had 2 spells stored up to flip this back over. I'll just sub for the pandemic. I remember vividly Trump being like, this'll all be over by Easter, and me, like, rolling my eyes and being like, yeah, definitely not over by Easter, but, like, by the fall, right? Next fall, things will be fine. We'll have this sorted. Oh, young dumb Jeff. Maybe to me, yeah, that's fair. He didn't specify which Easter. I think we take the Valkyrie here. This is letting them draw cards. The potential to gain life is really scary. A flashback segment where he said the CDC said this could last as long as 8 weeks. Yep. Okay, so they have a Cave of the Frost Dragon themselves. If I fire up one of my caves and attack with everything, assuming they have nothing, I can only hit them for 3. Because they'd block cave, this, take 2, 3. On Roses, thanks for the 32, welcome back. Just have to pass here, unfortunately. This definitely doesn't feel great, because like with Vampire, their board's scarier than ours. Okay, they played another Valkyrie out in order to let us kill the Valkyrie? I mean, the tank there is understandable because they're flipping my Cathar back. That's gotta be lethal, right? Not this turn, but next turn. I get to phase out two things. Is there a reason I'm holding the land in my hand? Is there a reason to play it out? Hey, thanks for the 16 monthly, Luke. Welcome back. I couldn't hold up the Hermit. I don't have 4 blue. Animate. They go block, 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 block. No, they're at 11 and have 4 blockers, right? We actually still don't have lethal. Man, I think we're gonna lose this one, Jet. Yeah, they have a creature land as well. Even if they don't have the creature land, they go block, 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 and we only have 8, right? Yeah, I can't put it. But they navigated that game really well. The Cathar was already on the backside. Historic going to be our second deck today? We actually didn't do Variety this morning, so I was kind of not liking the game we've been playing, so this is actually already our second deck. But yeah, I plan to do a third. I think we might do Historic, the Affinity deck from the Mythic Championship. Looked good. We were playing Outer Worlds. Alright, we're gonna take this Meat Hook Massacre, and then we're gonna have this Spellbinder grow to a point where it outsizes this. Remember, if you're someone that's in the subs Discord server and you care more about particular types of my content than others, there are different roles you can join in the Discord server that I tag when I go live or change to certain games. So if you want to tag when I start Magic Arena or Variety or Pokemon Unite midstream, I tag that group in there. You get aggressive here. If I do this, they can only Meat Hook for one next turn, even if they draw a land, so this pushes a lot of damage. I don't intend to brew in Historic. Brewing in Historic hasn't been particularly fun. For people asking about Alchemy, I'm waiting for the new card drop to do Alchemy. So today and tomorrow for Magic, we're going to be doing Standard, maybe Historic, maybe some Brawl. You only want to draw untapped blue, so we can Spectral Adversary to save Spellbinder next turn. Sedge. I'm attacking with everything here because it incentivizes them to block this, so that way they get their token. So now if they blood on the snow, it's not particularly appealing. And this is still outside of Meat Hook Massacre range with the +2. I have a deck built for my spoiler card yet. I do not. Yeah, I don't expect any major changes, Leon Dev. I'm expecting some minimal changes to how cards are acquired for Alchemy specifically. But outside of that, I don't think I would expect much. I think we do this because of their ability to Meat Hook. And I think I played this out to incentivize them to actually pull the trigger on Meat Hook. Need to just get through this. Yeah, I'm supposed to say no blocks there to incentivize them to actually hook. Is this lethal? This is lethal if they have nothing, right? Big fan of hoping they have nothing. Hashtag sometimes lucky. Like an Emperor +1. Yeah, they could probably infer that I'm playing Emperor. I don't know. Do I want Valorous Stance in this matchup? Feeding Hope seems not very good. I guess Stance can tempo Edgar, which can have value. Just play the 1 copy. Can you send these opponents to me, the ones that just don't have it? Mood. So, this is a removal spell, right? So I'm going to pass here so they can't use their mana. And then we'll just Spectral Adversary to gain a little tempo. Yeah, chat, we're so smart and thin. Sniffed it out. Untapped land here, so we can do both of these. Alright. Oh. We'll stack it up. Well.
My children wrench their hands. I will cull the weak.
I don't know, Alert. They valued protecting their life total, so which probably isn't the worst thing to be doing in an aggressive matchup like this. Protecting their life total. None of my options are very good. Doo-da, doo-da. Bum 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 ba da da dum. I'm gonna spread these counters out. This way they have to double block this if they want to kill it. So Ult can technically just cash in for more spiders here. And that probably lets them win the race. Why are discard spells so tilting, chat? Why are they so tilting?
My children will take care of you.
Excuse me? This is a blocking hole.
Do what I demand.
That's fine. You're in good company, Zillers.
I will not cry like a meek little thing.
When I get discarded, my next draw is a land. My opponent always draws the next best spell in their deck. When do you have Tron on 3? Never. When do they have Tron on 3? Always. God bless America. Land that I love, stand beside her and guide her. Do 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 do. Has so many words, chat. How am I supposed to keep up with so many words? Steel Arena. Oh. Have they spoiled the new sweeper we're getting yet in Neo Alchemy? Why? Why you gotta put that kind of energy out into the air, Pseudonym? What did I do to hurt you? We're pretty dead here. Let's go to game 3 on the play. Yeah. I think we were gonna beat the first Meat Hook Massacre. The second one was a bit much. Thanks for the year and a half for the tier 3 lamb too. Welcome back. Howdy, howdy. You're not alone, Gandalf. You're not alone. No 2-mana removal spell. Okay, we just take their wedding announcement here and now they have no place for forever? Sounds pretty good. Is there a camera in here, chat? Am I being punked? Where is Ashton Kutcher at, chat? Show yourself! There's a camera pointed directly at my face. Oh no! Listen, chat, it's not paranoia if they're really out to get you. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we got him. Ha! We got him!
I'm not overconfident. You're just remember your training.
You have no power here.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Yeah, double band barrier on Hoopa for sure. Alright, so I don't think there's a reason to flash this back into a sweeper this turn. Blood on the snow now. Do 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 do. Boo do do boo boo. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friend. Climbing on up the ladder. Do 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 do. You didn't bake enough donuts in it, team. There were so many donuts. Make Bolas great again. Thanks for 34, by the way. I'm a big fan of Potion on Hoopa. So other people play X-Speed or Full Heal, though. Look at that, chat. We mulligan to 6, but our opponent also mulligan to 6. Yeah, this deck's got a good mix of proactivity and tricky flash things. Spectral Adversary and Wandering Emperor together particularly feels pretty good. Their mulligan cost them a mana as well. Big true. Big true. We have been spellbound. Their duress did let them name something with Silver Quill Silencer, to be fair. Yes, I will be doing a new card set review once we have all of them, for sure. Huh? Their second duress, chat, will be much better than the first. Do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Hey, thanks, Brackheim. Appreciate it. Okay. It's pretty good for us. get one more attack in here. Opponent? Opponent? Do I decline making a 1/1 because they're gonna meat hook us next turn? I think that's correct, right? They have an Emperor of their own here. Okay. Batter up. Swing, batter swing.
Now you've done it. That's coming up. Remember your training.
The Hermit's at a minimum. I don't know what other pieces of interaction I want. I've got like Silver Quill Silencer and stuff. Maybe we want Skyclaves, but not Cathars. Definitely want the extra elite. All right, let's try this. Yeah, this is definitely the best creature into meat hook deck that we've played on stream, not close. Curtains too, that makes me extra happy to have Skyclaves. If they play a land and try to flip the curtains, we will phase them out in response. Not a phase, Mom. I really like this. This is who I am. Some flying pressure down here. Speaking of flying pressure, yikes. Is a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so they either get the Skyclave Apparition or our Spellbinder. Hope he feels better soon as in Toth. It's very, very, very common spell kids. We're kind of winning this race. Kinda, sorta. So they have 2 6-drops. They gonna do another Revealing Eye? Revealing Eye might swing the race in their favor. They're hitting me for 5 down to 11. I'm cracking them to 6, and I just gotta survive that turn. Maybe I'm okay. My son has both ears plugged up and pink eye, but we were worried it was COVID, so pretty happy regardless. Life in 2021. 2022, whatever year it is. Life in current year. Yeah, this card is very close to Vendiclick. Super accurate assessment. Okay. So if I Intrepid, I die to a removal spell. Because they kill the Intrepid Hermit, Usher, hold up counter. Yeah, that's probably the line, right? Because the Usher chump blocks the Aspirant. The Hermit tries to stop them from doing anything that saves them. And then the Spellbinders are lethal next turn. Like it. I like it. Yeah, they're dead next turn with nothing, and even if they have a thing, it has to be a it has to be a creature thing. They need like another Legion Angel. And even another Legion Angel doesn't do it, right? Because then Hermit stays in play. We play Aspirant, put a counter on Hermit. They block 1, and then we hit them for 6 exactly. Yeah, I think we've got them covered on every angle here. They only have 1 unknown card. Skyclave Apparition isn't out. Yes, Skyclave would have done it there for them. Ray of Enfeeblement? Ray of Enfeeblement plus their other blocker. Yeah. Okay. So they did have outs there. They had both Ray and Skyclave. Close set. This deck was sweet. This deck does kind of a lot of the things I like doing in Magic. We had really good pressure. The phasing cards specifically really stand out in my mind as being kind of fun and awesome. Like, this card was good for both removing blockers when we wanted to pressure, and it was good for protecting our things when people were trying to remove them. And same thing with this, a little bit less resource efficient, but able to kind of play a dual role while also creating pressure. Spectral Adversary, alongside Emperor in particular, felt really good because, you know, there's a little bit of telegraphing when you're playing a deck with this card and you're like passed with 4 mana up and a bunch of cards in hand. But with this archetype, because we have this and this, it's not always going to be clear to our opponents like which of those 2 we have, and trying to play around both is something that's going to be very difficult for a lot of people, like we saw in those matches.